Every year, What Car names the best cars in every sector in the market, plus the one model that stands out above all the others as the overall car of the year. And in 2019, the Kia e-Niro took the top award in addition to winning Best Electric Car. Now with me is What Car editor Steve Huntingford. Now Steve, you were one of the judges, so what was it about the e-Niro that impressed you the most?
Well, electric cars have traditionally suffered from one of two problems. Either they've been too expensive for the vast majority of car buyers, or they've got a short range, which means they're not very usable. But the Kia e-Niro solves both of those problems. For starters, by the time you factor in the government grant, which is available for all electric cars, it costs about the same money as a conventional petrol or diesel family SUV. But also, when we put it through our real range test, which What Car does for every electric car, we find it will do 253 miles on a single charge. Now that's the same as the Jaguar I-Pace, which costs twice as much as the Kia, and it's more than any Tesla.
So for those that haven't driven an electric car before, how different does it feel to a conventional petrol or diesel engine?
The thing with an electric motor is it delivers all of its torque from 0 RPM. So that means it's instantly available and the car feels very lively. But the downside of that is going to be when you're pulling out of a junction, it can be quite easy to spin the front wheels. But with the Kia, this traction control system on it is very well tuned. So it controls that power, but it doesn't kill the power dead either, as often electric cars do, which means you can end up suddenly finding yourself going nowhere with the car bearing down on you. At the same time, it's actually a pretty good car to drive full stop. It handles really nicely because the steering's well weighted and the body control is good. The ride is comfortable, and of course, being an electric car, it's quieter than a petrol or diesel engine in terms of the amount of motor noise it makes. The e-Niro doesn't just have a bigger range than other electric cars, such as the Volkswagen e-Golf and Nissan Leaf. It also has more space inside. So a 6-footer can sit comfortably in the back behind a similar sized driver, and you can fit plenty of luggage in the boot, from 5 carry-on suitcases we measured it at, to your shopping. As for safety, the e-Niro comes with some pretty sophisticated driver aids. For example, automatic emergency braking to stop you running into the back of the car in front and stop-start traffic, and lane keep assist to stop you drifting out of the lane accidentally. And that's an important consideration when you think this is a family car. You want to know they're safe. But also you have the reassurance of a 7-year warranty with the e-Niro. Now, that's standard on all Kias, but it's something when you go talking about cutting-edge technology, as we have here, that's particularly reassuring to have. Although we'd be surprised if you had to use that, simply because Kia finished 4th in the What Car Reliability Survey out of 31 manufacturers.
Now, the e-Niro isn't the only version of the Niro, is it? There's also the hybrid version and the plug-in hybrid version.
That's right, and they do all have their strengths. The hybrid, for example, is the cheapest model in the range, and the plug-in hybrid, and that can do a range of 25 miles on electric power before the engine cuts in, so that's enough for many people's commutes. But the real game changer, that's the e-Niro, and that's why it's the 2019 What Car Car of the Year.